You know you shouldn't be doing whatever the hell it is you're doing that's making me call you a bitch. Keep that in mind. Okay? So don't go around saying I'm sexist and shit. So there's also, external masturbation. I'm sure you all know what that means. I'm going to talk about that for a little bit right now. If you don't want to, you can try to fast forward or just not finish watching. There will be stuff after this, so if you stop watching... Okay, so when I have an orgasm, there's a lot of pain. And like I said, I only do it on the outside. I don't always go in. I get that some FMs can, and that's fine and dandy for you. I'm glad you're able to do that. I'm glad that some other sexual assault victims, rape victims, are able to continue on with their life and be able to have vaginal sex. Good for them. Everyone's different. Everyone deals with things differently. I just happen to be the one that has a hard time with things. So anyway, get really bad cramps in the same place that I get the one where I have to go cramps. That's what I can call cramps, since it's push. So I'm hoping that they Planned Parenthood will be able to help me with that. It makes things uncomfortable. Something I'm worried about with testosterone is the sex drive. My sex drive is all fucked up. And what happened was I used to be decent with my sex drive. I used to be fine. When I was with someone, I ended up having a 5-month man month. Like, there was hardly any break. Doctors keep telling me that it was from Depo. But was it? Or is there something else? Okay, now imagine, okay, 5 months. It was consistently, I mean, obviously there were times where it was more like spotting and other times where it wasn't, and it went back and forth a lot. Horrible shit, okay? Like, seriously, horrible fucking shit, man. Now, I guess it was because I didn't get the next Depo shot. I also had a T shot, December 9th, I think it was, or 8th. In 2009, I had it. And then I had the 5-month thing continued from that, because it started before that testosterone shot I had. It was less than the normal amount. And you're not supposed to use other people's tea. Okay, and I'm going to say that right now. Okay? You need to realize I was not really in a good space back then, so I wasn't able to make the right decision of saying, you know, it's your tea, why don't you just finish it off? I'm okay, I'll be okay. I was way too excited of the fact that I was being able to have a little bit of tea put into my body. Okay? Now, I don't think that's necessarily what caused the 5-month thing, but there's that thing. I'm thinking that maybe it had something to do with it. I don't know for sure. Who cares? We'll find out if I can actually have actual tea or not later. But if it continues to cause issues like this, then maybe I won't be able to have it. Which brings us to needles! Guys, you see my face? It's me saying, hey, I hate needles! Okay, I don't like needles. They scare the shit out of me. Small, big, teeny little itsy bitsy ones. I don't care. I don't care if they're like that short. They scare the shit out of me. Okay? When I was a kid, they scared the crap out of me, and I didn't stop crying until I was 10 or 11, 4th grade, so 9, 10, 11. I think I remember this stuff. Anyways, and it was the first time I stopped crying from them. So after that, I was fine for a few years, and then I started getting my blood drawn consistently because of the medication I was on. And I was still fine. Hey, only until recently did it become a big deal. No, get that fucking shit away from me, man. Ow. I don't cry anymore for, well, I still cry for things, but not from getting my blood drawn or shots. But it hurts like a motherfucker, okay? It bothers the shit out of me. I don't like needles. So that's another thing. I know there's the natural transition that I could do, but that's expensive, and I don't think I can get those supplements covered by my insurance. So, I mean, there's that. Alright, so there's my testosterone video. I know I can go on and on. I'm already at 15 minutes and 30 seconds. So instead of continuing on with basically repeating myself, I'm going to stop there. If you guys have any questions about my ideas on testosterone, my ideas on, I didn't talk about who I think should have testosterone and who shouldn't, mainly because I don't feel I, as a person, should be able to say who can and can't be on testosterone. However, I do think that people need to, with themselves, with a therapist, with a friend, whatever, really try to figure out if you really want testosterone. I think that part's important. I think it's really, really important to discuss it with someone, discuss it with yourself. Are you sure it's what you want? Are you sure you're not gonna 5 years down the road say, shit, I didn't want this? That I think is important. But I don't think it's important for me to be able to say, hey, you shouldn't be on T, but you can, and you can't, but you can, type of thing. And I really think that a therapist shouldn't really have the say that this person shouldn't be on T. I think the idea of a therapist and someone talking with a therapist about possibly going on testosterone should be about discussing if it's right for this person. Not the therapist saying, oh, I don't think you're ready, or I don't think this is for you. Really, I think it should be about the person and discussing with the person and them going inside themselves and thinking that this isn't for me, this is for me, stuff like that. Okay? And that's what I think is important. I don't think that other people should have the right and say certain people can't be on T, blah, 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 blah. I do want to do a trans enough video at some point, and explain to everyone what my ideas on being trans is like, my ideas on what trans means, what I think trans enough means, whether I believe in trans enough, stuff like that. And I'm gonna put that on my list right now. See, I've got this huge list. I'm gonna put trans enough right now. Oops. While I hold on paper, trans enough, and I can discuss, tell you guys my views on that. Some of you already know my views on what trans enough is and isn't, whatever. I'll also discuss, I should write this too, real men, and I'll talk about a real woman too, even though I'm not a woman, so I don't really have much to say, and I like women as a whole, like not a whole, but I like women, they're fine, friend-wise. I don't date them, so for me, when I talk about real men, I'm talking about what I look for in a man and what I see as a real man. And I'll discuss that, and I'll try to discuss it what to me a real woman is when it comes to like dating, because there are times where I'm like, oh, I do like girls, and sometimes I'm like, no, I don't like girls. So I'll try to talk about that. And I'm not talking about when I'm talking about man and real men and real women, I'm not talking about body wise. So I'm not saying a real woman has to be freaking skinny like this. I'm not saying she has to be curvy. I'm not saying a man has to be buff to be a real man, or he needs to be like skinny and be a real man. Okay? I'm not talking about body wise. So please keep that in mind before I make that video. Next video I'm going to make is a non-trans related video on abortion, where I stand on it and why I had that stance. I'm not going to give anything away right now. That's all I'm going to say about it. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I just prefer if people at least watch my trans related videos. I mean, obviously I can't make anyone. I'm not going to feel bad if no one watches my videos. It's not... I mainly am making these videos for myself in a way, and kind of for other people too. But it's no biggie if you don't want to watch my abortion one. Okay, I'll label it abortion and make like a warning or whatever. And then my next trans-related video will be on top surgery. Yes, I want it. I'm going to just make, I'm making a list of things to write as notes, and I know you can't read it, that's the point. Little notes for what I'm writing. So I've got the list. I'm a list freak, and then I've got this list that gives the notes. So I'll write down all my things on top surgery, when I plan on getting it, roughly, why I'm waiting, and I hope that some of you watchers will be proud, not proud, but respectful of the fact that I want to wait. Some people like to wait. I have a really good reason for waiting. I'll explain that in that video. I'm either posting the abortion one either later tonight, as in, yeah, it's right there, the 19th, or I'll be posting it in the wee hours of the 20th. Not sure yet. And I'll either post top surgery one tomorrow, like tomorrow as in all day of the 20th, or I'll post it on the 21st. If you have any comments, you can comment below. You can send me a message if you got something you want to ask, whatever. If my email will be better for some of you, you can send me a message with your email and I can email you. Facebook, if that would be easier for some of you, you can ask me. A lot of the people watching this are already on my Facebook, because I have them connected so that I don't have to always link people. Alright, so next video will be about abortion, and then I'm going to talk about top surgery. Please don't assume that I'm against abortion or that I'm for it. Just try to, if you are going to watch it, just try to go into it with an open mind, or don't watch it at all. Alright, I will see you on the next video. Bye.